Moment of truth. I'm fighting with this damn thing, so that's the right one. Hell yeah. Headlight, baby. Well, tonight, last night was so fun. I went bowling for my company's bowling league, and then it was like 9:30 on my way home, and my car decided to come to a screeching halt against my wishes and left me stranded literally in the middle of the road. It wouldn't drive anymore, and because I was in a panicked state, I couldn't push it. So I just sat there, and Heather went to Montana, so I'm here alone, which is such good timing, you know? And I had just bought groceries and cues, and it was almost 10 o'clock at night. I was in the middle of nowhere. And then I saw a really weird thing in the sky, which I looked up, and it was later, found out it was satellites, but it didn't look like satellites. I'm not for sure it was aliens. But I had just got my car back Friday from the mechanic, and they said my rear transfer case was looking really, really bad. So to expect it to probably not hold on very much longer, and I think that's what happened, because it came to a screeching halt. It was really, really scary. I was doing 60 because the car didn't really see. I was like, something feels wrong. And you know, the problem with that is I got my car washed yesterday. I never fucking wash my car, but I washed it. Of course I did. You know what? You know what I believe? I believe the mud was holding it together. It was running great, running fine. I got my car washed and it started making a weird noise. Don't ever wash your car. That mud is holding shit together. So I went to bowling last night, and then I didn't make it home, so I had to call a coworker to come get me. It was like 10 o'clock. Felt really bad, so now I'm working from home. That was my chair. It's broken. Everything I own is broken. So it was really scary. Like, I feel like I'm still shaking because of it. I'm also working. That's why I keep looking down. But they're supposed to come today and clear the land. I haven't seen anybody yet, though, so it's been finally dried out. The horses are no longer underwater. We don't have fish anymore. We actually have horses. So yeah, it's been quite the experience. Being a homeowner. There are a lot more expenses than you realize. One day at a time is all I can say, because this is a lot. So, but I'm lucky enough to be able to work from home. So, and yeah, it was crazy. I only have a tiny little clip of this on the side of the road, but a tow truck came. They were super nice. I don't remember the name of it. They were just the closest one to me. They brought it to the right shop. I called, said, hey, my car's sitting in your parking lot right now. Just when you get a chance, it's not going anywhere. And of course, I bought groceries and stuff yesterday. I unloaded all onto the side of the road because I was so afraid someone was going to hit me, because they fly by me and I was still halfway in the lane because I couldn't get it out of the lane. Finally, I went back and I pushed, like, with all of my, I had to sit on my bumper and push and hope that the car didn't go farther into the lane. So, it was really scary, and like my hands were shaking, but like I was driving along and it didn't feel right. So I kind of was just doing 60. It didn't really feel like I wanted to go faster than that. So I took my foot, and it was sounding weird. And it felt like stiff almost. Like I didn't really want to go forward. So I kind of took my foot off the gas, and also it was just like screeching, like a thud. And then like I smelled smoke, and I wasn't pushing my foot was off the gas, off the brake, and it was coming to a stop. It was screeching. All the shit in the back flew forward. I tried to, like, I'm like, I don't know, do I push the brakes? I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here because my foot is off the gas. I don't know. And it was like such a blur. I was panicking. I was doing 60 and I came to a halt pretty quickly, just screeching and smoking. The front end of my car felt like it went down because it was like stopping so fast, and my foot was not on the brake. So I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, something obviously is failing, and I'm screeching and it's horrible sounding. It smells really bad, like smoking. Something's grinding together. I don't know. The whole thing just like froze up. I guess. And so then I tried to drive it off to the edge of the road, and I pushed the gas and it just revved. So whatever broke, I don't know the damage. I don't know. It's probably soup down there. It's probably soup. Oops. Maybe propped on my laptop. It's probably soup underneath my car now. So we might have to look for a new used car, but I can't afford a car payment because this house is so expensive. I wanted to get a trailer so we can start going to barrel races. It's like life never starts. Living doesn't start ever. How do people do it? Heather and I both have really good jobs. We split everything down the middle and we still are struggling. It's been really stressful. Heather's in Montana right now. And I haven't had time to vlog because I've been literally stressed about life. But it's been a lot. I have only taken little tiny clips here and there, but really nothing. Like, so the septic people came and showed me how to put bleach in the septic, and I found the other sprayer. I had to dig it up because they bury it with the sand when they came and did the driveway. I mean, everything was going decently. Like, okay, so I had just brought my car to the mechanic because last week, like Wednesday or Tuesday, it decided to leak something all over the state of the driveway. And it was steering fluid. And so I was like, oh wow, it's really lucky. Like, it's under warranty because they just replaced that last year. So it was under warranty. I didn't have to pay anything. But then they're like, yeah, your transmission has graduated from a seep to a leak. And your transfer case is, because it was clunking around corners. Like every time I turned, it was like thud, 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 thud. I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound good. And it's not, it wasn't good. So the cats are yowling and I don't like it. But so it's been a lot. I don't know when adult life becomes life and not survival. Because this is hard. Life is hard. But Heather was lucky enough that her friend's mom paid for a trip to Montana, so to come visit her for her birthday. So otherwise, we would still both be here. I don't know how people afford to travel, take vacations. We can hardly afford our internet, so I can work from home. Because, like, obviously driving in is not an option now. And we have to find, like, a rental car or something because I don't know how long Heather's truck can go back and forth. We chose the best time to move about 50 minutes outside of town. I'm sad. And I'm still, like, shaky because that was, like, freaking scary, dude. I think my tire, I'm not sure. I feel like things froze up and my tires stopped moving. And so I was, like, doing 60 and I was just, like, screech. I don't know. Because I wasn't outside the car when it happened. I was in it and it just didn't feel good. But yeah, it wasn't fun at all. But I guess the string satellites is what I saw last night. It was wild. I was on the phone with my coworker. I was like, can you pick me up? And then I was like, whoa, the heck? Because it's like a long straight line of little lights. And I'm like, I've never seen anything like that before. But I guess they have string satellites. It's a cover up, you know. It has to be aliens, right? So, do I have a cat outside? I don't think I let a cat outside. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. But we haven't been able to. We've ridden a couple times around the neighborhood, but until the land gets cleared, we haven't been really riding that much. I have several barrel races on my list, on my calendar that I really wanted to go to that's not going to happen because we don't have a trailer. And now with this car thing, we definitely can't afford one. And it would be irresponsible to get one while this car, we need a car, because we always gotta be responsible with our money. You can't make the bad decisions. Ugh, can you tell I didn't brush my hair this morning? I woke up and I went to my desk. I'm only dressed because I had to go out and feed the horses. So I'm like fighting depression now because it's like, it's never ending. It just feels like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, at what point am I going to be able to be like, oh, I can go to Starbucks and buy a coffee without feeling guilty of buying that coffee because there's so many other important things that I could be using my money on, like car repairs, house payment. Like, it's not fair. Life's not fair, I guess. Life sucks and then you die. It's kind of what I'm getting here. I was hoping, I have all these hopes and dreams, and then it's just constantly like everything's going well. And I was like, maybe I can take a little bit of a loan, like a little bit of money. I can pay like $100 for a trailer or something to get financed. No, because that's going to have to go to the car. And then who knows how long it'll be before I can afford a trailer. Having a car payment that Grams has been sending us. Oh, and our uncle's in the hospital because he's got blood clots in both lungs. There's always something in it. So it's like, and then I was like, everything was going really well. So I was like, okay, maybe I can afford to get a trailer or something, and we can start going to bear races and stuff. And then it's like, as soon as I had that thought, my car decided to leak stuff all over the pavement. And then I was like, well, that's great. But then when I got the good news about it being under warranty, I thought, okay, well, that'll be fine. But then it's like, then I got the bad news that everything else is breaking. It's an old car, everything breaks, but still, it's just like, there's no more money coming in. I had a $1,000 bonus, and that's gone. Life's too expensive to live. But now we have a house. We can't even move back in with Grams. We have a house payment now. Life's hard. And like some people who are really pretty and skinny have like the option to be like strippers. Not an option for me. Plus my social anxiety would literally kill me. But gotta figure out something. This isn't working. Like, I'm doing overtime at work and everything, and it's still. I get paid Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll see how much I get paid, because. And then come next year, when student loans start up again. Yep. Because nobody warned you about how fucking difficult it is to pay back your student loans. Because when you're a teenager, you don't fucking know that. You don't think about that. You're just told, go to college. Go to college. Yeah, because you can afford that. Sure, take out a loan. You don't know what you're fucking doing. You never had to do that before. You're not responsible enough to drink alcohol or do anything on your own at that age, but you're told to go to college and take out a huge fucking loan. And then your parent dies. And living on campus is like half of the reason I'm so in debt, because I was too far from town to commute every day. Don't go to college, kids. Don't go to college. It's a bad decision. Fucks you up for the rest of your life. Go to like trade school and learn how to do that shit, because that's just way more valuable than a freaking degree in art or something. You'll be much better off and you'll be needed in society. Alright, well, I think that's all for now. Before I start to cry. Because life's really freaking hard. It's going great. Life's going great. Oh my god. I think it's just chewing up the stuff. Holy shit. I've never seen one of these in action before. This is gonna take forever if they only bring one of them. I wonder if they wonder. Then the other homie has a chainsaw. I'm gonna do it by hand. Oh, I think he broke it. Looks like something got messed up. They're off to a great start. First, they're here late. And now things are broken. Oh, it's hot. Ow, don't touch that. We're off to a great start. Oh my god. He asked me where the property line was. And I was like, where the pink ribbons are. And then he had a phone call. So I don't know if he doesn't realize that there's more to the property, or if... I don't know. I'm hoping he understands. So I don't know how you get it wrong. Just look for the pink ribbons. But they're starting here, so I feel like it's going to take forever.
After they got done looking at my car, it was determined that the transmission was shot, and the rear transfer case also was shot, so there was no saving it. It was going to be about $9,500 to repair it all, and the car was only worth less than that. I bought it only for $5,000 3 years earlier, so this is the last picture I have of it. And then I got a little junkyard to take it, and then I got this vehicle. It is a Frontier, so that's fun. We were told there was only enough money in the budget to clear the brush, so we told the guy to leave the big trees, and they left lots of little trees also, so that's kind of a disappointment. There's still a lot of work to do on the land. They didn't do the front yard at all, so we had to do that by hand. It's kind of crappy looking. They left branches and logs everywhere, but it's a start, so this is what the land looks like.